Good evening, everyone. Treasure Troller here from the partially mask-wearing militant state of Michigan. I want to show you a clip. I still don't know how I got that Mariarchus one in the other video, and I'm concerned because I'm not sure I'm going to know how to get this one in. But I'm going to show you a clip from Michael O'Keefe, the former Project Veritas leader, I don't know, whatever you want to say, head of Project Veritas. He had a, well, I'm just going to let you watch the clip, so here's a clip.
You guys, lately my neighbor has been telling me the most ridiculous things. I'm like, I should report this to the authorities or do something, with what he's saying. It's so immoral and so unfathomable. Obviously, I've been watching everything James O'Keefe has done, what he's doing now with the Omg organization. I'm such a fan of just exposing lies and corruption. I went on Amazon and I just got this hidden camera. It's literally in a necklace. I think wearing this, he's never even gonna notice it's a camera. You would barely even notice, but it's like a very small hole where obviously the camera lens is. You just flip a switch on the bottom of it and it immediately starts recording. You can also take photos. As soon as you want to upload your content, you just plug it into your computer with a USB and you can access all of the video footage and audio recordings that you took. I'm gonna nail this guy. Like, I'm gonna get him.
OMG! Here's a citizen who goes on Amazon, buys her own camera, produces a video about what she's gonna do, sitting across the table from a guy who's apparently doing some bad things. She's gonna get him, expose him for the whole wide world to see. Anybody can do this. You can do this. Does this resonate with you? Maybe follow her lead. Maybe go on Amazon and buy a hidden camera, or better yet, go on O'KeefeMediaGroup.com, fill out our form, and we'll ship you a camera. We've had 1,000+ people do this. We want you to do it.
So as you can see, to me, that seeing the young lady on the video with her face blurred out, looks as though she's quite the honey trap. Dripping seduction. Almost looks like somebody that Mike O'Keefe would have hired to be part of his crew, getting information out of people. And then it just seemed very corny, she's very obtuse about, well, there's a guy that has said some stuff and I really want to catch him. I don't believe that. I believe this was just entirely an ad for the OMG and Michael O'Keefe. And then, of course, you get a free camera. No need to go out to Amazon and buy a camera. He'll send you one for free. And I started thinking, is that really what mainstream media is going to be? Everyone wonders now that Tucker's gone, what's mainstream media? What's going to happen to Fox? Will Fox just sort of fall into the big pharma advertiser conservative side? Hey, we're not going to say what MSNBC is going to say, but we'll keep it a little bit more to the right, more conservative, as opposed to MSNBC, who's if you pay them the dollars, they're going to say what they basically want to say. You're not going to get much of an honest opinion, out of either one, at least the truth. So now you're left to, kind of companies that are kind of hanging on by subscribers, or hopefully by donations. Redacted is good, but it's sort of subscriber driven. And if you want, I guess, unbiased from everyone or from particular people, of course, they have a locals page that, we'll give you a little taste, but if you want the whole thing, then you got to pay every month for that. And then again, is it going to be the entire truth? I don't know. But then, on the other hand, you have Michael O'Keefe, who has done great work in the past, tremendous work in the past. And like you said, well, we sent out 1,000 cameras. Can you see this ad increasing the amount of cameras that they send out? Now, most definitely. I don't know how many or how expensive these cameras are, but someone's paying for them. And now just imagine he's got thousands of people out there willing to, in a sense, go undercover and really kind of exploit people. And then are they going to be willing to put it up? I think people will fall into certain. I mean, I think back to Eat That Cupcake 445 when that group caught him. Would O'Keefe's media group be willing to put something like that up on their site? And of course, how reliable are these people going to be that are out there filming this stuff? Maybe it's kind of staged for social clout. How many, we've seen those. I guess the next thing would be like where people radio stations would prank phone call, like when they did with Trump or whatever. So I think you're going to find some people out there that are just trying to humiliate O'Keefe and try to disparage his reputation by coming up with these pranks to try to get him to, put their thing up on his site, only to tell him after it gets up that it was all bullshit. They planned it all out to discredit him and his website. But without Tucker, it's kind of a free-for-all out there. How real it is, I don't know, but it's definitely in the minds of where do you go now? Where do you go now to get an honest answer, something that's going against the current? I think O'Keefe has opened up a pretty scary Pandora's box with this. And not only that, we've seen in the news in the last couple of weeks where somebody goes up and knocks on the wrong door and gets shot. I think someone else had pulled into a driveway and got shot. How would you like to be? He had just done a donor thing where people were donating what would be the equivalent of to 2 or 3 times a day to, I think it was Project Blue. So how would you like to be someone on a similar crusade where you had lists of people, lists of residents in a certain area of town that are being overcharged, or being charged more than anybody else, or charged less, or whatever. So they want to go start talking to some of these people, and they go up and they knock on the door. this is just not a time right now, anyways, to be testing the journalistic, your journalistic skills with unknown people. But as cute as she is, I think we're heading down a very dangerous road. So with that, this is Treasure Troller saying aloha and good day.